Hey guys, Carrie Adam here with Running Moms. I'm a physiotherapist, a run coach, and a health coach with you guys right here. If you don't know me, welcome to Running Moms. If you're catching me on the replay, awesome. If this resonates with you and you think you know some other moms who might want to learn to connect to their cores and learn a little bit about their cores, please share this. So today we are talking about your core. Your core is the foundation of your running. It's where all of your power comes from. It's where your good form comes from. It's where your strength comes from. And as women who have had babies, our core is compromised. Like naturally we've grown babies, right? Our stomachs have been stretched. The abdominals have been stretched. They've ripped apart maybe. That baby's gone, but they put all that pressure down in the pelvic floor, and then we're left with a core that's not functioning at its optimum. So we are different. Postpartum, our bodies are different, and we need to connect to that core. You're going to hear me say that over and over again, connect to your core. And for most people, when they think of connecting to their core and doing core work, they think of sit-ups, planks, and push-ups. And that's usually, it kills me out there to see the plank, the core challenge, a 30-day core challenge. That's all planks and sit-ups, because those things are actually just putting more pressure down in that area and pushing your abdominal cavities and your belly out, doing the exact opposite of what you want out of your core, right? You want that flat stomach is what everyone's going for. And even more than that, it's just about connecting and having those muscles work together properly, because what is the function of your core, right? Like there's 4 parts to your core to begin with. There's your diaphragm that goes up and down with your breath, and your core it's important to every part of your life, so it needs to function with that breath. It's the abdominals, the outer abdominals, the inner abdominals. It's the back muscles that support your spine, and it's your pelvic floor at the bottom that holds all those abdominal cavities and that growing baby, the pressure of that growing baby, right? That pelvic floor area just stretches out with baby, and then we need to reconnect to it and work it and strengthen it postpartum to get us back. And so the function of that core is to stabilize your middle while you're moving, right? While you're running, while you're picking up your kids, while you're doing anything in your life, that core needs to be strong. And it's usually the culprit. Weakness is the culprit of back pain and pelvic pain and all kinds of stuff, because we're not strong in our midsection the way we need to be. Like doing a crunch doesn't actually make you functionally strong. Doing things and training upright, connecting your mind to your core, learning how to breathe with that core is what's going to make you strong. And I often compare it to a tree, right? A big, strong tree. When the wind comes, the tree's not going anywhere, right? It's got a strong core, a strong foundation. But a small tree that doesn't have much muscles around it, doesn't have much strength on it, when the wind comes, it just flops around, and that throws everything out of alignment. And when things are out of alignment, they don't work properly. And as women, that's where we get the leaking when we run, the back pain, the hip pain, the pelvic pain, all of that kind of stuff. So we need to function, we need to strengthen our cores in a very unique way. So how do you connect to your core? The first thing that you can do to connect to your core is to learn to breathe properly, to breathe connected to that core. So we often hear about Kegels, and Kegels are a very static exercise, and as runners, we need to connect to our core when we're running, right? Like it's not a static thing, but we're going to start with the breath. And the first thing you want to do is just pull your posture nice and tall, and you want that breath to come from your belly, not from your shoulders. Okay, so your shoulders don't go anywhere. You're gonna breathe in, that belly goes out. Put your hand on your rib cage and your belly, and feel that belly go out, and feel that rib cage expand. When you breathe out, you're probably gonna feel that pelvic floor contract a little bit, okay? And if you can't, in standing, do a little bit of a forward lean, can help you contract that pelvic floor as you're doing your breath. So you're gonna lean a little bit forward. Okay, so mastering the breath is the first piece of connecting to your core, because you need to be able to do that in every other exercise. And actually, it makes every other exercise a core exercise at the same time. So the next exercise that I love to reconnect to your core for runners is the side plank, of course. And there's a ton of variations with side planks. So you can start You actually can do this against a wall if you need to, because sometimes even this is too much for people when we haven't been connecting to our cores. So you just stand up against the wall and stick your arm on it and lean into it, and you're going to feel those side muscles contracting. So you can start like this. You can lift your hips up. You can come up onto your arm. Okay, you can do a hip lift. You can do a rotation. Meet yourself where you're at, and that's a great core exercise. The next one is a bridge. So we're going to come on up, hold, breathe. Okay, another great core exercise. And then the next one that I love is just the simple squat. A squat can become a really great core exercise, and it's very functional, right? Like, we're always bending down to pick up our kids and bending down to pick up groceries, and we need to be contracting that core at the same time. So when you start to connect your brain to your core, to your exercise, and make those exercises mindful as opposed to just pushing through them, you make it a core exercise. And these are all safe postpartum, you guys. You're not going to disrupt your diastasis recti or any of those other problems. If you have pain, you never work through it, of course. But so try the squat. You're going to just go down with your butt, breathe out. And I can feel that core connecting in there. So really great core exercises, you guys. Really simple. No crunches, no planks, no push-ups. Crunches are something, I haven't done a crunch probably in 5 years. I did have a diastasis recti. I did have a bunch of pelvic floor issues where when I sprinted and started to run fast, I would pee when I ran. First sign that you have problems is something like that. But I worked through it. I stopped doing crunches. I am back to planks and push-ups, but because I've done the work. So you can get back to that stuff, but you've got to do the work. Most people just aren't strong enough. Our abdominals, our cores are not strong enough to do the traditional push-up and plank. So go to the wall, do it at an incline. That's a great place to start. And try some of these core exercises. They are going to improve your running. The key to faster, stronger running is connecting to your core and training it functionally. There's a lot more to your core as well, but I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an introduction. Getting back to running postpartum is hard. If you have a sedentary lifestyle in general, a desk job, running is hard because we're just not active enough during our days to have this base level of fitness. So we need to start, to get more active, to do more, to reconnect to our cores. And postpartum, there's some really specific things that you need to think about. And I'm leading a webinar tomorrow night, Thursday night. It's online. It's just a Facebook event. I'm going to post a webinar in there and be open to discussions about getting you back up and running postpartum, what you need to know. I'm fairly certain I'm the only run coach online that's connecting postpartum training and running, because it is a thing, it is hard to get back up and running, and we cannot ignore it. You can't just get sprinting if you don't have some base fitness and some base knowledge and facts. And then you need to be able to tune into your body, listen to it, respect it, and train it appropriately. I'm going to help guide you guys through that. I'm going to lead you to some of the signs and symptoms. I'm going to talk about what you shouldn't be doing, talk about what you should be doing, and just kind of educate you on some of this stuff, because the more you know, the better about your body postpartum, so that you can get back up and running safe and strong. And you can, but you just need to learn to listen, to respect, and to train properly. Okay? Take care. Have a good day.